You got bonjour, everybody. Oh, so we got Cindy and Joe. Hello, Cindy and Joe. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy Easter to both of you. And of course, as people come in, we'll wish them a happy birthday Happy Easter as well. Hello, Sarah. How are you today? Yes, ma'am. Happy Easter to you as well. Joe, what was for dinner tonight?
He was cooking something in the cooker or something.
We're going to do a little bit different thing here tonight. Carrie went to bed about 4:30. I got up at 5 and been up ever. What?
We don't have these square.
Okay. Been up ever since. So I've been up since 5. Came into the shop about 6 after I had a little breakfast. And double smoke pulled ham. Do you double pull it or double smoke it? And how do you double smoke it? Why don't you just leave it in twice as long? But scalloped taters and baked beans sound good. And I love some ham. Hello, Larry. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, babe. How are we doing this multi-level thing here? Do we know? For Stacy I. Go as you go. That'll work.
Okay, so what we got going.
So are we going to do this a multi-step? Is it going to be blurry? What are we doing with this one? No idea. Oh, no. Well, while we're waiting on Carrie to make a decision about how we're going to do this, we have a couple of other trays that we've created today and yesterday. One left over from yesterday. Yeah, I've already done about, 12 and probably about 19 pens so far.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is a tray for Madam Denise. This is my artistic representation. She has a green wainscot in her wall. She's got a chair rail above it. And then she's got these, of course, they don't look squiggly like these, but they have like straight lines. Somebody would make it with masking tape. And they did a bunch of faux finish all over with these particular colors. And of course, Carrie added a bunch of glitter to that to make it look shiny. So this is pretty cool. It's like the wainscot. On the back is all green. We got to let it harden and finish it up. We'll probably ship it out the end of the week kind of deal. But this came out really nicely. Really nice. I was super happy with that one. Very nice. And then we did another one today. I started early this morning. I was making trays at 7 a.m. This one really came out neat too. I'm loving this edge pour thing. But this is gold glitter and red glitter that you can see in there. Make sure I'm not getting the reflection of the light in there. But on the side, because I did a 2-part pour, I was able to get the red and gold glitter all the way around the side. So it sort of looks like a top edge, red and gold. And red seems to be heavier than the gold. Seems to be heavier on top for the red and the gold. So the red would be heavier as it was laying this way when we poured it. So that was cool. And then we put this really cool
Cindy,
parrot green on the back.
Lawrence, Joe.
Oh, yeah. We said hi to them all.
Sarah, and well, I didn't.
Well, you should.
Well, I'm
Excellent. Anyway, so those are 2 other trays there we poured out.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, Will. Hello, Sarah Ann. I don't know if you heard me or not, but there I am again. Welcome.
What'd you do with the pink tray that I gave you? Here it is.
Yep. And it's got the other Hello Kitty stuff. Show the my Hello Kitty stuff. I like Hello Kitty. I know.
So I did another of what we did for Rebecca last night. And again, this is super pink. It's not finished yet. I got to
doesn't look super pink, but it's super pink.
But it is, yeah, it sort of looks orange red on the thing. But this is all the same thing with the star, hexagon, heart, kind of glitter in there with the white around it, and then pink. And again, we get that thing on the side where it's got that frosted edge type of thing. Way, way cool. This one, I needed more clear in this one to look like Rebecca's, but they all need to be different, a little different. But that is like, this is so pink you can't hardly look at it. It's pretty. And it goes with Carrie's Hello Kitty little trinket tray. I'm not sure where she got that.
TTT After Dark.
TTT After Dark.
Custom tray.
And who made the
tweezers?
Tweezers?
Ashley.
Oh, TTT After Dark.
Yeah, Pain in the Ashley.
Pain in the Ashley. You'll see her out there now and again. But it really goes all together. It's a massively pink set. I mean, this is Barbie hot pink right there.
It's Hello Kitty pink. She wears a pink bow.
All righty. Hello, Will. Welcome in. Ham is always smoked when you buy it. So when I smoke it on the pellet grill, it is double smoked. How nice. Sarah made an Easter scavenger hunt for her kiddos, and they probably did enjoy it. There's no doubt. No doubt about that. Let's see who else we got coming in here. Sarah saying hi to everybody. Glad you just took it easy today. Today is the day to do that, Larry, I'll tell you. Oh, Larry, let's go see Larry's. Did you send me that in Discord? Or yeah, I think it was Discord. Oops, that's the wrong one. Let me fire up Discord here. And let me go to where Larry, did you send me that in Messenger? Maybe you sent me that in Messenger. Oh, yeah, send it to me in Messenger. This is a pattern that he did. Let me minimize that, and let me come in here and go to share screen. It's going to be a pretty chill Sunday night, I'll tell you. I'm tired. I've been going to this shop all day. I have been massively productive. Did 2 new trays, undid one, or took it out of the mold, and then did 19 pens.
Do you want to show the writing pens?
Let's go to, where's the messenger thing at? Let's see. I want to share. Oh, here we go. Share that. It took a second. So this is Larry's creation.
You let me know.
And as you can see, let me see how we can zoom in on this sucker here. Oops. I guess it just does a little scrolly thing there. But this, where'd it go? There we go. You make that bigger. So this is Larry's. Larry, tell us about this one, gun. He's got live edge, and I think you said this was basswood. Was that correct? Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? So, Larry, I think you said this was basswood, and there's a cat in there. What looks like some forest behind the cat. Yeah, very nice. How many cuts on that, Larry? That is a bunch. Very detailed pattern. Very detailed. Man, I'm telling you, if you would put a light behind that with a little diffuser, man, that would look wild. That would look really, really cool.
2, 3. Okay, I think I got it figured out.
What's the order we're pouring them in? While Larry answers, he's going to tell us how many cuts he's got.
Okay, so the main background of it, like the pink and everything else with that, is going to be this purpley color.
With the ghost?
No, alone.
Okay, so leave that to the side.
No.
No? Okay.
And then we're going to mix this with Ghost Violet to lighten it up and give it prismatic.
Very good.
And that is color number 2.
Okay. No, that's okay. I got you. Yep.
Okay. Color number 3 is white and ghost gold, and you're going to do that. And then, you know how you did that one when we did the one where it just laying there
for Denise?
Yeah, and sprinkle glitter. You're going to sprinkle starlight glitter and this kind of wild.
Oh, that flaky stuff.
This mermaid combination with purple and pink and silver and all that kind of stuff. I think it's going to be really
when you get to the point and tell us how many were on that would be awesome.
So just so we're clear.
I got it, Karen.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, so, dude.
I'm going to give you, hey, John McNally. Hey, John, you asked a question the other night as you were leaving, and I saw it just as we went off the air. Do you remember what that question was? I remember you popped in there and it was something pertinent about what we were doing. It's a basswood, Jim Bloom pattern, not sure, but it's a bunch. Yeah, it's a lot of cuts, Yeah, Brian is the Vineyard Farmhouse. Very fine fella. Has a Wednesday night live where him and a bunch of people get together. They're just doing a bunch of fun stuff.
And just a little artsy update for our
okay, good.
For our event. We finished up week 3. We got 123 comments on week 3. So it's probably close to 123 people that participated and showed their progress. So very exciting. It's super exciting. Everyone is going and finishing canvases. Somebody posted that they've done 3 canvases of Mrs. Butter D that she had, but she has never done. And this gave her the opportunity to do so. So it's kind of neat to see that people are grabbing that have had her kits and working on them, because now I have an opportunity to do so. I guess they all fit. There's so many wonderful canvases: Halloween bedroom, Hades and Persephone, art shop, mermaid bedroom, I'm here for the food, the ramen shop, the flower shop. There's just so much. Olivia the Witch Student, I see that. And then the the makeup routine. And I see so many accessories being used. And Artsy Girl, of course, that what kind of was the theme of this whole thing. I see a lot of people with their release paper and their trays that our wonderful sponsors have made for this event. So it's so neat to see all of you sponsoring. A couple of you have trays from TTT After Dark that Ashley made and made available for purchase. We do have one as a prize during the event. So it's kind of very exciting to see all these beautiful photos, and everyone's so excited. I'm on my second one. I'm on my third one. And it's just really cool. So thank you. There's, Stephanie Rozier. She's been a longtime customer of ours, and she's got the tray from Ashley and the tray from Yellow Dog, and she's got her release paper. And I know she was Mrs. Butter D also put up items in her shop as well. So if you're in this event, you can go to her website, which is mrsbutterd.com, and you can order some of her prints. You can order washi tape. You can order stickers. She made a set of stickers recently. And her Patreon, we got to vote on what kind of animals to do. So she does have a really fun Patreon. I think the highest level, you get a print and sticker every month, and she's very responsive in there. So it's super fun. And we have a few people doing Artsy Girl, and it looks phenomenal. And it's just awesome. I see Creations Moran tray, the beautiful, beautiful putty made by Patsy Putty. She just went way over the chart on that. I mean, I don't even want to touch it. It's too beautiful. It's a beautiful sunflower, and it just goes with the Artsy Girl canvas so well. Everyone kind of went with the art theme, which that is something that Mrs. Butter D loves, that theme. Art is life, and it's kind of cool. But
art is life, because life is art.
Yeah, so we do a lot of art here with our pen turnings, and that's kind of why we went with that theme. But thank you to everyone who is participating. I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun interacting with you. I've met a lot of new people that I didn't know were in the diamond painting community, and I think you found us as well. So it's kind of fun to meet new people and new people on our lives. So it's super fun.
Just like out strolling around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to mix up 2 colors.
And Tim is going to take it away with some resin fun, making these square trays.
I'm going to reset my timer and turn it on so I know how many minutes we've been rolling here. Thank you, Carrie.
Okay. If you would like to order one of these square trays.
I guess I wasn't taking over.
Yeah, I know. Well, my last little spurt. If you do want to purchase and have one designed for you, all you need to do is, I'm going to put up a pre-order, put it in there, and take a picture of some of these trays, and you can pre-order yours, and it's $45 plus the shipping. And so you can tell us
And any applicable taxes the government wants to slam on you.
yes, not a set design. It's what you want. If you like green, we do green. If you like blue, we'll do blue. Like pink, like we got some bright pink going on here. We'll do pink. We'll do, you know, I love Christmas colors. Okay, we'll do that. You tell us like 3 or 4 colors or a color scheme. We'll pick them. We'll message you or email you to probably message you to tell you to check your email, show you some photos. This is what we came up, well, me came up with. What do you think? And if you like that, then we will move forward and you go pre-order your tray and we start it as soon as you pre-order it. So very exciting stuff. So, you know, it's out there. It's a great little tray. If you're going to a retreat this year, this is the thing you need to have. There also the Cara tray, which has the handles, but is more flat.
Nobody can see what you're talking about.
I know.
You probably have to get one over there and show it.
I guess I should get one over here and show
There
it.
you go.
This is the square tray that Tim showed that has the lip around it, which is nice for a trinket tray or your drills. If you have the art dot, that's another idea. And let me move this, and then I'll show you the Cara tray.
And here's my square tray,
Where's the
fluorescent
other one?
green. Put all my
Yeah.
little doodads in there on my workbench over here, or my work
Well,
table.
this one doesn't have where's the one with the handles?
Now, right now, we poured this in here, and we're waiting what's called a thermogenic reaction. It was at 70 degrees when I put it in. It's now at 72. And that tells me that the chemicals are now working together and going to be getting hard.
Where's the one with the handles?
I don't know where the one with the handles is. You got it.
I didn't take it.
Did you pack it?
No.
Mm.
Didn't pack it.
I don't have it. Oh, it's up there.
Oh, I probably put it aside.
Yep. Carrie's going to show you the Cara tray with handles.
And
we
if
have
you
brushed
like
nickel
diamonds,
or brass.
if you have lots of diamonds, you can send us diamonds and we will make a tray. Or we can use diamonds if you'd like. We have tons.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Bella the Beast.
here is the one with the one with the lips with drills on it.
Don't put that stuff down. Keep it up because I got resin
Okay.
everywhere.
And
There
then
you go.
this is the Cara
A
tray.
little more forward. There you go.
It's a little flatter, not
Flip
as
it
high
side
a
to
lip.
side. They
What?
can flip it side to side so they can see the handles. There you go.
And there's others, the handles like this. And you can, if you'd like.
How do you do that?
Do.
Ah, very nice.
So am I in there? Okay, so this is that one here. And it's got, these are the brass.
Very thin tray with a small lip on it. Where the square tray is a deeper tray. It's over 3/4 of an inch deep, but it's a thick tray.
And this is the handles on there. And we can do almost anything on that as well. So it's kind of exciting, fun stuff that we have going on. And we can make this. We made this for Cara, the principal painter, last year before the Dakotathon. And then I think Rochelle from Bling It Up is on the committee and she saw it and she wanted one. So we gave her one when we went to the GLE retreat last year because she was there. And so she uses hers for doing her Legos, for doing her diamond painting, her crafting. She uses it for so many things. So that is what you can do. And both will be in our pre-orders.
You heard it first here on Roller Derby.
And we're not trying to overstep anyone else making resin. This is just a side thing you can do to have
It's a thing I want to do the rest of my life.
Okay.
Okay.
A tray.
We're up to 75 degrees now, so we're going to divide this in half.
I'll let you take over
We
and I'm
did
going to go
about
do
50
my thing.
each. There we go. 50 each. Oh, no, we mixed up 200. That's right. It's 100 each. All right, there we go. So there's 100 there and 100 there. And now we will take this stuff here. We got some minutes here because we're not going to pressurize it. So we got a little bit of time to do this kind of stuff. This is just straight up white. And then this here is Ghost Gold. It's going to give it a real reflective nature to it. So we'll do that there. And then this one over here is going to be Ghost Violet and Median Orchid. We've been scampering all around today. Oh my goodness, been so busy. I got to fly in the morning, so I don't get to go live tomorrow night and all that fun stuff. All right, let's open. All right, let's get this one here. Get a little scooping going on here. This is going to be a real pretty violet. Real pretty. Then we got the Ghost Violet. So that's going to do the same thing as the gold, only in a violet reflective color. And then we mix them up. We're really in no hurry because I want these to not flow very much when I pour them. I want them to flow just a tiny bit. So the longer I wait, the thicker they get. We don't want to get them too thick, but, you know, we'll go there. All right, that's going to be real pretty. And I'm going to take you to the other bench, one of the benches you probably never seen on a live yet. And I just rigged up my little Joby with a little camera on it. One of those little Logitech cameras there, to little webcam there. Last minute kind of thing. I thought, oh, this will be fun. My fingers are tired, so I'm not going to turn on tonight's live. We're just going to play with fun stuff and make, I think, 2 trays tonight. Maybe 1. Can't remember. I'm not sure she has the final colors on the last one. All right, I'm mixing it up real nice. 81 degrees. It's coming up nicely. We'll just re-stir this. The reason you stir it more and more is there's little tiny clumps of the mica powder that don't get all beat up when you do it the first time. So you just come back in and mix it all up, keep it flowing nicely. All right, we'll leave those sit for a second. All righty. Hope everybody's having a very nice day. Very, very nice day. Okay, let me switch cameras. I think it's this one here. There we go. Looking down on the leather working desk. And I've got it cleared out right now, and I've got a couple of molds in there. We're going to leave that sit for a little bit. And this is nothing fancy here. It's just the mold we used previously. And we're going to spray it with some mold release. There we go. I'll step away while that settles for a second. Take a sip of my water. Ah, very good, very good. All right. Keep stirring here. I did pour a hot pink snake today. Of course, we got a couple other snakes here from the past. Just playing around with stuff. Let me get the thermometer here, see how we're doing. All the way up to about 85 degrees. About the same on that one. We do have a lighter here because we're going to pop the bubbles after we pour it. Get all my charging cables out of the way. Actually, we're not going to pop the bubbles on this level because it's not the back. These will be buried, these little color waves here. Let's see, we're sitting, from the moment we started mixing them, we're at 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Probably getting to the point where they're going to thicken up nicely and not flow too far. I can feel the warmth on the side of the cup. right about 95 degrees and above is where they will sit right next to each other and not blend. We want them to mix with each other and flow around each other, but we don't want them to mix or to blend, excuse me. Yep, about 86 degrees. What's up, Kev? Not much. Why not? I'm glad you're having a great day. Yeah, you know, Lawrence or Larry, I got some basswood that I use on my laser machine when I cut stuff out over there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we got that one. Yeah, Cindy's got one with drills in it, I believe. Right, Cindy? Can't remember which one we made for you. It was a ways back. Almost to 90 degrees. Oh, we're at 90. It's going to start going a lot faster now. Yep, it's starting to ramp right up. And I stir these gently to get all the bubbles to the top. And they pop as they get up there, which is good. So I got 100 grams of each. This whole tray holds about 450 grams. So that'll get a nice design on the field, and then we'll fill up the edges nicely. $92.5 I saw in there. 91, 92, depending on where you hit which bubble. All right, I can feel it is thick already. So I will take the stir stick out. We'll pour it along the edge first. And then we'll just do some nice designs in here. Then continue to pour the rest around the side. We'll accentuate some of those designs a little bit. Okay. The little table I have it sitting on is a leveling table. That way when you pour these, you want them to be perfectly level. Pour it around the edges. And yeah, I'll miss a little bit here and there, as you can tell. And that's okay. And then we're going to take a little bit of this stuff here. Because we want this to be on top of where we're going to put the. This is so fine. This is micro starlight glitter. And the cool thing is it's going to be on top of the next purple that goes on. And it will mix a little bit into the stuff that's already there. So there's that one. Then we're going to use these little tiny flakes here, which are really cool. And they're literally just going to float down. They almost don't fall down. They just sort of float in the air. I got to get back a little bit because I don't want to breathe these things in. All right, that is very cool. Man, that stuff is like floating in the air. That's so light. When we get back from that. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this lid from the tote and we're going to put it right on top. And that way, no dust or anything else floating around in the air gets down on top of that. I wish I had a leveling stove. Yeah, you can get them on Let's Resin, Joe. Hey, Connie, how you doing? Happy Easter to you as well. Oh, yes, you got a drill carrot tray. That's right. I remember making that one, Cindy. Yeah. Let's move the camera back over to here. All right. A leveling stove. You can your stove has leveling feet on it that you can adjust to make it level. Unless you like those sideways cakes. I know I used to have that and I'm like, oh my goodness, who thought of this? But yeah, floors are generally not straight in most homes, or level, I should say. So they give the things leveling feet. Usually it's in the back. They go up and they go down, but you got to pull it away from the wall and check it out and go, oh my goodness, look at that. But you really want to measure where it is as you pull it out. That way you know exactly what's going on. All right, Carrie, are we making your other one too?
Which other one?
Your other Tiffany blue one?
Yes, we are.
And
in a second, but it's fine.
No, that was the other blue one. I thought you were making a
we're making this one.
mingle and a mitten one.
I haven't gotten the colors for that yet.
Oh, what are we making then?
This one.
Oh, that one. And what is that one there?
That one.
Yeah, don't touch anything here.
know.
There's resin everywhere.
I know. Well, you're asking.
And don't get it in your eye.
I'm gonna go wash my hands right now.
It won't do any good.
So I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. So I had this. This is going to be the glitter that you pour. And then it's going to mix the. No, that's not the one. Ghost blue. There.
Ghost blue and tropical blue. Okay.
And then just the dark. I forget. They're all very similar. So actually do that. And then this is a neon, maybe not. So
You got to have some good contrast or it's all going to look like the same blue.
I know. Ooh. Wow. That's angel blue.
The good thing, Joe, is you have to put too much icing on one side of the cake so it looks flat. And that's the winner over there.
This will be the base thing on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
So that's the last thing we do.
Right. Okay. And then, because that's more neon. That's better, calmer down. And so we're going to do that. No. That will be
Pure white and ghost blue. Okay.
Yep. We got this.
That's the back. Not even doing that one now. This will be later.
Okay.
Better take a picture so we don't forget, though.
I know. And then this here.
There's one color.
And this is another color.
Doesn't have to be two, but you could.
Yeah. And then I think I want this one. That one. Matched it better. And then you're going to spritz this over it.
Okay, so you got a solid color there. This goes on first, and then that color. So 2 colors.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Out of the way now. Men at work. Watch out. Okay, so what I need to do is get another couple of cups.
Let me look at one thing before you go.
I guess we're not done.
They're so close. I gotta open them.
I can whiten one up if you need.
No, I just need to look at the color.
Okay. Let's get this here. We're going to do the same thing again.
Just don't move. I gotta get my little thing. Exactly where it was.
That was part B. Here comes part A.
Don't mind me.
Over poured that by 3. So we'll add 3 grams of this one. Boom. Perfect. Beautiful for spacious skies. For some amber waves of grain. All right. You done flailing your arms around here? Because it's going to get messy if you spill this. It's going to get nasty.
That one's gonna be
'Cause-
darker, so it's a contrast.
Yep, I got you.
And with the glitter over it.
Well, the glitter will be on the top of the tray when you're done. Right? Is that what you want? Okay, just checking. Just checking. And by the way, we're making this up as we go along. We don't really know anything.
Just color person.
She's the color person, and I color people. Let me reset this timer here. All right. We are now stirring this up. Had some good rain last night. Oh my goodness, filled everything up. It's just so wonderful. Flash flood warnings for the next 5-6 hours still, as all that rain collects and runs into the lakes and reservoirs and the rivers. All right. Remember, the thing about this resin is once you get it on something, you're there. I have found a couple of quick fixes, though, to get rid of stuff. All right. Kevin's taking out the trash. The garage door went open. That's lovely. Here's some white. That is the pure white. Then we're going to add some ghost blue. And again, this is a color changing blue, generally from blue to purple. Sort of. Not exactly. Sort of like a blue and a dark blue, I guess. Okay, there's that one there. We'll wait because we'll pour that into there and then we will add that. I'm going to open this up. Take it over there. That's pretty cool looking glitter. Lots of blue and very sparkly. I'm going to go back over to the other place here where we were. Oh, let me switch the cameras so you can see what I'm doing. Now this is going to be a little bit different because I want the glitter to be on her. Hey, Jackie JB, how you doing? Let's see, that's not it. Let's go to this one. That's the one. All right. So this one here, one little tiny piece there. We're going to get this is called Stoner Urethane Mold Release. This makes the molds last longer because things won't stick to them as well. Now this is also going to move just a little bit as we pour the resin on there. It's going to take some down into the corner. We want to get some good sparkly left on the top. There we go. Doesn't take much. This little packet of glitter here, like I didn't even use any out of it. This will probably last many moons. All right, let's go back over to the mixing table where I was. Right there. Here we go. Let's check the temperature on this. I left my thermometer over there. Do, 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 do. Yeah, my dogs are tired today. 75 coming up. That tells me that the thermo something or other reaction is working. So I'm going to take this over here and pour about 100 grams into this one. Just dividing in half what we had before. There we go. Beautiful. Now we'll bring this one over here. This one actually has the ghost blue and the white in it. So we'll start that because I don't want to make sure I put this blue here in there. Wait, see that catch? Hey, Carrie. Kiwi. Tropical blue, right? Okay. We are now committed. And she'll need to take a picture of those because likely somebody will go, I want one of those. Usually 2 or 3 people will say that. And then we'll remember the recipe. All right. We'll let that sit for a little second. Mix this one up again. We got the floaters coming to the top now, the stuff that didn't get mixed up. So that'll get mixed up now. Sarah, if you're still around, what are you creating lately? I know you're a creative person and always making something. What's not talking to you, Siri. I'm talking to Sarah. Siri always butting in. Jackie JB, was she saying that's how I learned? Because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'll figure it out eventually. Or was she talking about your hubby needing some help with the oven levelers? That also depends, Joe, if you have one that's mounted in the wall or mounted or just sitting on the floor in between the cabinets kind of deal, which most people have, like me. Now, let's see what our temperature is getting to be. About 80 degrees. 82 there. Beautiful. Let me switch the camera back over there. Nope, sitting on the floor. Yeah, just like mine. Just like mine. Or you can use little playing cards to level it up or little pieces of shim or whatever. Little pieces of wood. Yeah, because we're in the garage, we are sitting on a floor that slopes this way because all garages have to slope. So I use these leveling tables to make sure that the thing on the leveling table ends up flat or level with the floor, with the earth. And that way it looks good. And see, this looks pretty cool here. Check it out. Hopefully you can see some of that reflection. Pretty random. We'll put that right back where it goes. Let me go get my thermometer here. Nice. Tiny Harry is done tomorrow, says Kevin. About 84 degrees so far. Watch out. Got resin here. You don't want to get this on your Beaver Nugget shirt.
No.
Hey, did Oklahoma win?
Yeah, they won by 51.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
They
That's
were-
pretty
They
good.
were up 56 at one point. Oh, they're the 6th team to win by 50 points in the playoff game.
Yeah, I think the Oklahoma Thunder just trashed the Memphis Grizzlies today. My
Yeah, they
goodness.
definitely trashed
What was the final score, Kev?
131 to 80.
131 to 80. Shoot, Liz, that's pretty good defeat.
The Grizzlies only scored 36 points in the first half.
That's terrible. I guess they got to practice a little harder.
Some star players didn't shoot so good.
Yeah. They have to shoot good if you want to win, right?
Combined, I think the first half, the Grizzlies star players were 8 for 26.
Ah, not good.
Celtics won. They beat the Disney team.
The Magic.
Yes. Might have been their jersey sponsor. It's Disney.
Ah. Looks like about 88 degrees. Yep, about 88 on both sides. 89 coming up.
John Moran says Grizzlies will never play that bad again.
Well, you never know, but that's why they play the game, right, Kev? Could be an opportunity to win again. '80 is about 90, 90 and a half. 89, depending on what bubble you hit.
The finals for MVP are Nikola Jokic from the Nuggets, SGA from the Thunder, and Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Grizzlies. Not Grizzlies, but Bucks.
Heat up stuff. Heat up. I guess it sits right around 90. Now it's starting to go up again. That's weird. I thought it'd be more linear, like straight up a curve or straight up a line or whatever. And then I got to go pack my bags tonight for a couple of days. Heading to Newark, New Jersey via Atlanta, then popping over
I was about
to
to say, what's your
Detroit.
pizza? What's your pizza?
And then as I come back, I'm going Detroit to Atlanta and then Atlanta to Oklahoma City.
I bet you're going to Detroit.
Okay, here we go. We're going to pour the white on first.
I bet you're going to be in Detroit here in a week again.
Yeah.
Going to Detroit twice.
Why am I going to be Detroit in a week?
But there's a retreat in Detroit.
Oh, no, it's way up. It's in Roscommon,
But
Michigan.
Michigan still.
Yeah, it's Michigan, but it's nowhere near Detroit. Probably
What's the city again?
5 hours away.
What's the city again?
Roscommon.
Ross. Michigan. Village of Michigan.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's way up there. Yeah.
Right here.
Roscommon.
Who knows? All right, so we end up with the sides filled and a little random design on the field. And then we don't fill the whole thing in because we want to have some for the other blue to come forward through that. So it'll be white, it'll be the reflective glitter, then it'll be the white, and then it'll be the blue, and then the other blue on top of that. And now we will cover that up. We'll see that in about an hour. We leave it set for an hour, get good and hard, and that way we'll come back in with the next color and put it on top of it. Cool trip. Yeah, down the back. Down the back, all over. Marriott everywhere. Staying at Marriott's. I stay at Marriott's when I travel, no matter where they are, because I do the, what is it? I do the stays. Carrie gets to spend the points. So wherever Carrie and I go together, we have lots of free hotel rooms, which is good. Anyway, so Jackie, this, depending, usually it's a time limit thing. Sometimes it's a temperature thing. But here when it's 70 degrees in the shop, you look for about 95 degrees so that the resins that are different colors will sit next to each other without blending together and giving you a different color. That gives you that nice defined lines. If you look at some of your diamond painting pens, you will see super defined lines. In fact, let me switch back over here. Let me get these gloves off. That way I'm not tracking resin everywhere. We'll throw those away. Let me grab a pen here, or a blank. So here's one here. Actually, let's use the leopard scope. We'll put the leopard scope down here, and we'll go to the scope. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Sometimes you do want a mix. Oop, that's the wrong one. Let's go here, the leopard scope. Sometimes you want a mix, and sometimes you want them like this. Do you see how those colors, and this is just a rounded blank, so it's not been finished yet, but the colors are sitting next to each other or even within the clear, and they're not blending to change the color. Right in there, see how they're all next to each other? That's done by temperature or viscosity. And at a certain temperature, normally with a Lumelite clear slow, which is what a lot of us use, it can sit next to each other and not blend past 95 degrees, give or take a minute. See how that trails into that white without mixing? That's what you want. That's the cool designs you're looking for. Look at that right there. That looks pretty cool. See, they are sitting right next to each other, but they're not mixing together to make a different color. It's just green, the teal, and the white. So that is what you're looking for. There are other times where you do want that effect of mixing together, and you just pour it before it gets to 95 degrees. It is it's a urethane resin. It's part A, part B, mixed 1-to-1 by weight. And you just sort of stir it till you get it there. Carrie couldn't find her phone. There you go. And yeah, they'll all use that. Sometimes you want it blended together. So if you see one of those long round blank that has all those stacked colors and stuff, that's because they waited. Now you can also wait too long. And as you're pouring, you have to keep in mind that the two different colors that you're pouring might not actually be the same temperature. So if you're pouring them in something like a mold where it's deeper, some of that goes to the bottom because it's cooler than the resin you're pouring it into. And you know how it goes. Heat rises, cool falls. So you'll get a different effect. So everybody out there in the world that's mixing these resins together always has an idea of what they want it to look like. Like right now, as I put and I'll call it the top of the tray because we're doing it upside down. I put that on first and make the design. That way you get all the things that you want. And then I will put in the back. Here, I'll show you on the pink tray. And then I put in the back, the behind, if you will. So when I poured this tray here, and I'm going to be right back to the camera here. When I poured this tray, I trailed clear with the glitter in it. And then I did white next to it. And you can see right here where they were not mixing together or blending together, but they certainly were mixing together. And let's look at that under the scope just to show you. It's a lot of fun to play with. And sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you don't. Okay, let's get this probably right about. See right there, the pink and the white. The clear has the glitter in it, and the white does not have glitter. So they're mixing together, and then I put the pink. After those have been cured for about an hour, then I flow in all the pink behind it, giving you the background of the field. And that also gives you this really cool side. Look at that, how you've got the white with the glitter in it. Then you've got a little bit of clear with the glitter, and then you've got the pink bottom. So fun to play with resin. And this tray is pretty rock solid, pretty UV resistant up to a point. In 10 years, this tray will yellow a little bit. In 25 years, it's probably going to yellow quite a bit more, but you know, a lot of fun. Lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yes, very often we get a happy surprise because I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I knew where I wanted to go with the idea, and it did something different that became really cool. Anyway, that is it for tonight. I will pour the second color on those in about an hour. Hey, Rebecca, I've got to go pack my bags and get ready for the flight in the morning. My flight leaves at 7, so that means I probably got to be out of here by about 5:15, 5:30. But anyway, everybody have a happy Easter. We're glad you spent a little hour with us here tonight. Didn't expect many people to get on because, you know, it is Easter and there's a lot of things going on, but we're glad you're here. And thank you, Jackie. And we're just glad you spent a little time with us. And thank you, Cindy. And we will see you soon. Won't be doing tomorrow night. Maybe I'll go from the hotel, or maybe we'll do a whip and chat. I don't know. I may have dinner with a client tomorrow night. Not sure. Anyway, good night, everybody. We'll see you around. Happy Easter.